Mrs. Cooper, the chair of the Home Affairs Select Committee, urged the Prime Minister to consider a cross-party approach to Brexit talks after the EU made the stunning claim Britain has not made sufficient progress to begin trade talks. The Labour MP for Normanton, Pontefract and Castleford, a cross-party approach would give Britain consensus and stability when negotiating with Brussels. She told Sky News this is a very complex process and that's why it is such a concern, really, that it has been delayed so many times since the Article 50 process started. I think that what we need is for there to be some kind of consensus and stability in these negotiations. That's why my view, and it's reinforced by some of the discussions I've had here. Sky Getty Brexit News. Yvette Cooper demands seat for Labour Party alongside Theresa May as Tories for Brexit. From Britain's point of view, we should be trying to do this through a cross-party commission. Yvette Cooper. From Britain's point of view, we should be trying to do this through a cross-party commission rather than have this just be dominated by the chaos in the British cabinet and chaos in British politics at the moment. That, in the end, is going to be undermining Britain's interest. We need to start building some consensus around what our future should be, around the important issues that are at stake here, and I think that would be best done by people working together rather than the current process the Prime Minister is leading. On Sunday, Labour's shadow Brexit Minister Jenny Chapman hinted the party could be willing to pay into the Brussels budget coffers in order to maintain single market access. The Darlington MP said Labour would consider paying the EU to guarantee Britain has access to the single market after March 2019. She said we would leave the single market on the table and it may be that there's an arrangement that's in the UK's best interest that involves some sort of payment for access. That is something we would leave on the table, unlike the government who has decided we don't want to be part of the customs union of the single market. The EU's Brexit negotiators have reportedly stepped up backroom talks with Labour amid fears Theresa May will be ousted from Downing Street before Britain quits the bloc. Friday, September 29, 2017. German Chancellor Angela Merkel gestures prior to the tour to table of the Tallinn Digital Summit. During a European Union summit in Tallinn, Estonia. EU officials have significantly increased the number of talks held with Labour since the snap general election in June, reports the Daily Telegraph. Sources claim there has been a significant change in tone from Brussels since the result, with efforts being made to create closer ties with Jeremy Corbyn's Labour Party. In his party conference speech, Mr. Corbyn repeated claims he is leading the government in waiting and is ready to take up the responsibility for Brexit negotiations.